President Trump ordering all U.S. troops, roughly 1,000, to withdraw from their positions in northern Syria as Turkey presses ahead with its military operation against Kurdish fighters there. Meanwhile, Turkey's offensive has let off clashes that Syrian officials say so far has let hundreds of ISIS prisoners escape from a camp near a U.S.-led coalition base. Trey Yingst is live from our Mideast Bureau with all the details. Trey?
Arthel, major developments in northern Syria this weekend as Turkey continues its advance against the Kurds. Much of what is happening we can't show you. The images are too graphic. But there is evidence today of war crimes being committed, civilians being targeted, and ISIS prisoners escaping. All of this after the Trump administration made a decision to withdraw a group of American forces meant to deter such an invasion from occurring. And today, the U.S. Secretary of Defense, Mark Esper, confirmed that a full U.S. withdrawal from northern Syria is underway.
Last night, he directed that we begin a deliberate withdrawal of U.S. forces from the northern part of Syria.
Now, how many people are we talking about? How quickly are they going to move out?
We're talking less than 1,000. I can't give you a timeline because it changes hourly.
President Trump tweeted multiple times this morning about the situation, saying he is dealing with Congress about imposing sanctions on Turkey. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan claims that more than 20 Kurdish villages have been taken over by his forces. He added that Turkey will advance around 20 miles into Syria to help maintain the country's territorial integrity. As Turkish airstrikes continued to bombard Kurdish towns over the past few days, U.S. forces actually came under Turkish fire. No American soldiers were injured, but the group had to withdraw from their position. As these bombings take place, the Syrian Democratic Forces say ISIS fighters and family members have escaped a camp and prison in Syria that was hit with Turkish shellings. And today, at least 40 civilian casualties are being reported since the beginning of the operation on the Syrian side, as well as 18 on the Turkish side. The United Nations says 100,000 civilians in Syria have actually fled amid this new round of violence since it began just last week. Now, to give you a better idea about what is unfolding on the ground, Turkish forces have taken over a number of key roads in the area. On one occasion, a prominent Kurdish politician was stopped, reportedly dragged from the vehicle, and executed on the spot. The worst of humanity is unfolding today in Syria as President Trump tweets. Congress considers sanctions that wouldn't actually be implemented until a later date, and the world watches.